Yo, what is up, Clashers, and welcome back to another video on car setups and drivers for series 12, 11 and 10 in the new current rotations in F1 Clash. We've also had club tournaments popping out, so we're trying to smash this at the same time, but we're taking a little break to make your car setups for these 2 weeks that's coming ahead. Right, so onwards to Series 12. Let's work from Series 12 down to 11 and 10. I'm also going to have a little apologies for not making too much content. My voice is gone. I got a bad cough and probably one's going to pop out right now. So apologies during the video. I haven't been feeling 100% and neither has the family. So let's see how it goes. Right, so Series 12 is all about power unit with Silverstone going with tire management power unit. We have Miami with race start and power unit. Australia, Melbourne with defense and power unit. And lastly, Sakir Desert in Bahrain with overtake and power unit. So a fully focused power unit car setup is what you need. And this is what we are currently using. We have the Dynamo as our brakes, Quantum as our gearbox, Power Lift as our rear wing. Front wing, we've gone with Nemesis. It has that 20% boost this week. So we are using Nemesis. If not, we will have the Beast as a replacement for it. For our suspension would be the Reactor, and our engine, lastly, the Powerhouse. For drivers, we are using Oscar Piastri with that 20% start boost and Lando Norris. That's Series 12 done, and let's head over to Series 11. It's all about your driver in this one, so it's Miami with race start and power unit. We got Spa with race start and speed. Suzuka, Japan with race start and cornering. And lastly, Austin with race start and power unit. Our loadout will look like something like this. Drivers, Oscar Piastri, of course, with that 20%. Poor race start, but hopefully he still hangs on there. If not, just choose another good race start driver. And we also have George Russell as our second driver. Very good race start driver, so highly recommend him. Our car will look like this. The Dynamo as your brakes, Quantum as your gearbox, Power Lift as your rear wing, because we're going more towards power units than a fully balanced setup, because it does have 2 power units tracks in it. Nemesis, of course, as your front wing. It does have that 20% boost. Arc as your suspension, adding a little bit of cornering. And then lastly, Mach 3 as your engine for speed. Right, final series is Series 10. And over here we got Monaco with defense and cornering. Overtake in Zandvoort with cornering also. We do have Singapore with race start and cornering. And lastly, Barcelona with time management and cornering. So, our loadout. Let's build it up together. It is a cornering setup in Series 10. So let's see if the Juggernaut we can apply it. Yes, we can. It's from Series 7. Arc will remain as our suspension from Series 9. Nemesis, we're going to remove it. It is a Series 11 asset. So a Series 10 or below, we will go with the Sabre. Let's carry on further down. Rear wing will be Valkyrie, of course, from Series 7. And we got now to swap Quantum Gyro. Series 10, of course, we're going to apply the Gyro. And lastly, we got the Dynamo. Will it be Stormbringer? He can add Stormbringer or Monolith. Right, this will be your cornering setup for Series 10. So Monolith has your brakes, your gearbox for Gyro, rear wing Valkyrie, front wing the Sabre, suspension the Arc, and Juggernaut as your engine. Your drivers for Series 10. Right, I personally honestly like Lawson, so he would be one of my drivers for that high qualifying. And then I'll add probably either Gasly or Ocon. I'll probably add Gasly as my second driver, to be honest. So we've got covered the overtaking more or less. Good qualifying there for Lawson. Brilliant race start for Gasly, so he can cover the race start track, and a good time management for Liam Lawson again, so he can cover the time management tracks. So those are my loadouts I will be using for the new rotations. I hope it has helped, and if it has, please press that like button and subscribe for more F1 Clash content.